Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Des is on her way in. Just trying to get something set up here, you guys, so just give me a second. Okay. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. I just had something else there. I just had to get set up. Hello, Diana. Hello, Tanya. Hello, Kat. Hello, Darlene. Hello, Brandy. Hello, Masio. Hello, Wendy. Hello, Tanya. Welcome to the channel. Hello, J Patrol. There she is. Hey, sis. Hello, Diana. So right off, Tanya's asking, why can't the city pay for a diving team from another city with all that reward money? Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, you guys. We're going to get more in-depth one day this week. I'm going to be doing a collab with Doug from No Thanks Investigates, and we're going to answer all those questions. We're going to try and get the answers, you know, that everybody's seeking, and we're going to see what we can find out there, and we're going to do a little bit of talking about everything both he and I have been doing. So, hello, Tiffany. Hello, Sonia. Hello, Doug. Is Doug in here? Cat saying they saw there was a boat in the water. Maybe they could see. Yeah. From everything I understand, you guys, they're going to need some kind of underwater equipment or divers, because that water is so icky, murky, and everything you can't see. Unless you're in one of the really shallow parts, you can't see. Yes, Massey, I'm feeling a little bit better. Thank you for asking. Hello, everybody coming in. Roxy, we're doing a little bit of a chat. I'm going to talk about just waiting for a bunch of people to get in. When you people smash that like button, please. 55 in here, only 22 likes. And I'm not even hacking and coughing. It's all free. Just smash that like. Hello, Tiffany. Been watching this case since the beginning. Yeah, I've been really drawn to this case. As you guys know, when it comes to kids, it just tugs at my heartstrings. Yeah, Massey, there he is. Hello, Doug. You can't just go in that water, because the bacteria and everything that's in that water, you will get sick. So they need people to get in there that have protective equipment with underwater, either drones or sonar or something. The more and more that place is looked at, like I'm still, like I told you guys, I do reads daily on it for myself, even though you guys don't see it, just to see if anything has changed, and I'm still drawn there. It hasn't changed. The pendulum session we did there a few days ago just solidified that. Doug's in here from No Thanks Investigates. He got, and I did see the emails, you guys, that Doug got from Jamal, and they are legit. Like, I've got no reason to lie. We may show those emails, but we will be redacting Jamal's email address and everything, because that's just not right. I'm not going to dox anybody. I'm not going to put that out there because it's not my place. So his email will be covered. We won't be showing that. Yeah, Doug, I seen you did a live last night. We got a 3-hour time difference there, so I'm sorry I couldn't be in that live for you, but I did go through it today and had a few choice words for a few people in the comments there that, and I'm going to say it right now, you guys, like, this going on people's YouTube pages, and I'm not just talking about Doug's page, I'm talking about all these pages. When you go on there and you start, you know, accusing and saying things that you have nothing, you don't even know what you're talking about. It's like you got nothing better to do with your time but attack somebody. And there's one in particular comment that really irked me that, you know, said something on Doug's last live there. And it's like, oh, this guy's sitting here doing a live instead of being out there, they're searching. It's like, how dare you? How dare you, number one, go on anybody's channel and say something like that? Because if you've actually looked at his channel, the drone footage, the hours upon hours that this man has put into not only searching on foot, but giving everybody drone footage is phenomenal. So I kind of commented back to that guy and said, like, you tell me what you've done before you come on somebody's page and start making comments like that. Tell me what you've done. Tell me how many hours you've been out there on foot and how much of your own money you've spent looking for these boys before you make a comment like that on somebody's channel. And if you're not part of the solution, then you're part of the problem. Okay, now I don't give a crap what people are doing. People are keeping their names out there. I don't care if you are a YouTube channel doing what I do, you're covering it, you're talking about it, you're keeping their names out there. And Doug, you made a lot of good points. You're very welcome, Doug. Like, when I stand for what's right, even if it means standing alone. I have no problem standing alone. But I'm going to stand for something I believe in. And personally, I don't care if you go to the same place 100 times and look. Each time you're going to see something different. You could have missed something. People are out there doing something. So for somebody to be this keyboard warriors that sit back and just complain about what we're not doing, why don't you look at what we are doing and then check yourself? Like, stay in your lane, man. Stay in your lane. And if you don't got nothing good to say, then don't say nothing at all, because I'd like to see what that guy's doing. Because by the looks of it, he has a lot of time to be sitting on the computer just going through people's channels and condemning them for what they haven't done or what they're not doing, than giving them credit for what they've done. So I'm going to leave it at that. But I get irritated and I get angry, and I don't care who likes who or who doesn't like who. There's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of channels I like, and there's a lot of channels I don't like. But I'm not going to be out here bashing them. I don't have the time or energy. I have all my time and energy is going into helping. So if you're not out here and you're not going to put a comment up there that's going to either help or you know, give credit to people that are trying to help and keep names out there, then don't comment at all. Because everybody knows the subscribers I have are some of the best out there. And I really give credit to my subscribers because they keep it classy. My subscribers know I will not put up with that on my channel. And I'm not going to sit by and see anybody attack somebody that I've got a lot of respect for. And Doug, I got a lot of respect for you, man. A lot. So that's out there. And I've said it from the beginning. If you've got nothing good to say, don't say it. Because you've got one chance. And if you're going to try and do that on my channel, I'm telling you right now, make it good the first time you do it, because that'll be the first and only time you ever comment on my channel. You'll be blocked. So make it good. So, yeah, and I've got some pretty good subscribers here. So you're going to pull that crap here. You're going to be prepared for the backlash from my subscribers, because we don't put up with that here. So, sorry, Doug, if I ever overstep a line there telling that guy off. And actually, there's two on there that I kind of told off a bit. But I feel if you're not part of the solution, then you're part of the problem. So, thank you. There's also somebody else that I want to give a shout out to, you guys. I'm going to put their links up. Let me see here. Both ways. Thank you. I needed that uplifting. I respect all you guys. Respect you too, Doug. And it's you know, yeah, I have. There's a couple that I removed from there, Doug, because they were just out there to attack you, and I'm not going to sit by and watch that. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I am going to have a collab on here. We're going to do a StreamYards, me and Doug, one day this week. We're just trying to. Wednesday, I'm not available. Today, I know Doug's got some stuff to do this afternoon with his boys. That's number one, family first. So he's 3 hours behind me. So we're just gonna try and get this. Des isn't available on Monday to mod, and I have I shouldn't have to worry about this, but I'm not worried about my subscribers. I'm worried about the trolls coming in when I do have Doug on. There's going to be zero tolerance. You attack my guest, you're gone. You're gone. And I've said it from the beginning. If you don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. It's not going to be tolerated. So I'm thinking probably Tuesday, Doug. I'll shoot you an email. And I'm thinking right now, Tuesday. I don't know if that's good for Doug. Monday is no good for Des, and I think we're going to need a mod in there. We might add another one for Monday too, just to deal with all the trolls that I think are going to come in on this. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not worried about any of my subscribers. They know better. But it's zero tolerance, and it's always been that way on my channel, and I'm just giving you guys all a heads up. Still a bit of buffering, but only here and there. Doug is incredibly amazing. Yes, he is, and he's put in a lot of time and energy into this, and I give him kudos for that and a lot of respect. So I've got another. Okay, so I'm going to put this one up too. This is another lady. Her name. Okay, I'm going to put that up there now. Okay, so this link I just put up there now, you guys, that's for Heather. Her channel is My Wild Haber Heather. Heather's gone out there with Janet. They've been out there too, poking around everywhere, right in the area that I feel where the boys are. Okay, I'm also gonna throw up the link here to Doug's video where he was out there. Okay, so here's the link for Doug's video. I probably should have typed it in there. But check out those 2 videos, you guys, and then check out the other videos on their site. Give them hit their subscribe buttons there too, please. And hit the likes, hit the notification bells on them. Heather also, thank you so much, Leslie. Heather also goes out there and does some searching. I know she has a little some problems getting around easily, but she's making the effort too to go out there. She came across some floating weeds that I'm thinking if there's something under the water that could be lifting that part up. I mean, I just think that that area really does need to be searched. Now, Doug has also from No Thanks Investigates. He's gone and he's done some drone footage of some other areas too between Bakersfield and California City. Yes, Leslie, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. He's done a lot of drone footage, but he's done some recently on some other areas that I want to look deeper into too. I got to take some time and just go over a lot of his footage because there was another area, and I'm not sure I'll have to. That's something I'll discuss with Doug. There was another area. I think it's in my community section in the posts. There was another area along that highway too that I was kind of drawn to when looking at it. It kind of made me stop and take a second look, but then I wasn't drawn to that area as much as the park area. So I'm wondering, because the area that he searched one time with a drone kind of looks like it. So I'll have to get together with you, Doug, and see if that's the area that I had mapped out. I may even bring that out in our live that we do to see if that's an area that you've searched, because I was kind of drawn to that, but then I was drawn more to that park again. So I've been, and I have been with each read that I do every day. I do a little small, even if it's 5-10 minutes in the mornings. I do a read just to see if the cards are going to give me anything else, if something's changed. Yeah, Cat H, I don't know who painted them wings, but that was also brought up in another live that we did, or another, I believe it was another live. There's wings there. And I just find, is that coincidence? And I know it's not done professionally. So. Yeah, that would be cool, Doug. So I will bring that up. I'll make sure I have that available for when we do our live together on Tuesday. So that's going to be 1 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday. Doug, that would be probably, is that too early for you, 10 a.m. your time? Because that would be 10 a.m. in the morning where you are. Or I can go 2 to make it 11 for you. But we'll get that worked out. But if we want to solidify that now, I'll get it all set up for then and do the information cards and everything for it. If you're good with either 1 or 2 p.m. my time, which would be 10 or 11 your time, a.m. Roxy, I may do another updated read. Okay, so 1 p.m. okay, so let me get that written down. So 1 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, me and Doug will be going live, and we'll be going over Doug's stuff. We'll be going over, I'm going to bring out that other spot 2 along the highway there that I was drawn to. And we'll go over everything then. We're going to go over this email thing. We're going to go over a lot of things, and most of it we're just going to wing it, you guys. So I'm not, Mary, I'm not drawn to Bakersfield at all. Now, if Doug wants to go into that and talk, that will be, he's done coverage on that. I have no knowledge of that, so I won't talk about that personally, but that's something Doug may want to talk about. So you make sure you're there at the live at 1 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, and you can bring up all those questions. If I can't answer them, you know, Doug has been out there. He'll be able to cover the stuff regarding Bakersfield and stuff like that. You know, and we'll give you our take on stuff. And, you know, we may have very different takes on things. So, you know, we'll see where it goes. Now, there's a couple other things that I want to touch on with the Orrin Orson West case, you guys. The police department has actually said now that they are suspecting foul play. So that has been put in. Also, well, thank you, Jessica, for becoming a member. Also, I want to pop in a link here, you guys. I don't know if you have seen it. Copy it. Okay. I am new to doing all this stuff, you guys. I hope this all fits in there. Probably not. Nope, it won't fit. Okay. Okay, so that link, you guys, is not going to fit. It's too long. I'm going to delete this. Okay, that link won't go. So what I'm going to do is I will put the link. I'm going to mark it down here because you guys know my memory. Link for the bio mom. Okay, so what I want to talk about too is there was a lot of rumors and speculation and crap like that going around regarding the last time the bio mom seen the boys. Okay, everybody's saying about the bio mom was the one that had gone there just before Christmas wanting to give presents to the boys. That's not true. Now, the bio mom did go to their place to try and give them gifts, but that was back in 2018. Now, I have proof of that, and I will put that in the description below once this live stream has ended. I've got the link for it, okay, where she is on video saying the last time that she seen the boys was December 2018 when she went to try and drop them off gifts. That did not happen December 2020. It happened in 2018, sorry, 2018. Okay, so I got proof of that. I tried to put the link up here on the screen, but the link is too long, so I will make sure I put that in the description of the video once the live is done. Okay, what are we doing? Rosie, I'm not done the tests yet. I still got many more to do this week. There's a bunch on Wednesday, and then I got more on Friday, so, but so far, so good, so. Thank you, Tiffany, I appreciate that. Okay, so anybody else have anything they want to discuss? Okay, Maureen says the West House feels so creepy. Many signs in Cal City for the boys. Darren G. No thanks, investigates. I put your link to your channel and your PayPal here in chat. Do you not have any mods? Yes, one so far. I'm going to get him to add you too, Des. As a mod over there. So yeah, let's hope it stays that way. So anybody else have anything regarding the Orrin and Orson West? Anything that you may want to talk about, or do you want to wait until Tuesday for the live with me and Doug? Yeah, I have the link to that somewhere too. Let me see. Okay, so there's two other links. There's Teresa, there's two of them that used to work for CPS. There is two of them. That is true. And from what I've heard, now I have not verified this yet, but almost verified, is that Trezel's mother not only worked for CPS for 27 years, she also did some shady stuff with Trezel and Jacqueline getting these foster kids. Okay, there you go. Doug's going to add you, Des, as a mod over there too. We got your back, Doug. So yes, Teresa, I heard that too, and I also heard that she did some shady stuff regarding the adoption thing with Trezel and Jacqueline. Now, I haven't confirmed that yet, but I have it almost confirmed. So you guys know, if I say I know it to be true, it's because I've checked, rechecked. You guys know I've worked in the legal field for a lot of years. I know how to check things out. So if I say it's confirmed, it's confirmed. The same as these emails that Doug got. They're confirmed. They're true. They're not fake. They're not crap. They're not nothing. They're true. And I told Doug personally, from my legal knowledge, not to worry about it. He cannot give him a cease and desist. You cannot stop somebody from saying your name. You cannot stop somebody from talking about an open case unless you're the popo or there's a court order. There's nothing that can be done. They can ask you not to, and that's up to Doug. But nobody can force him not to do something on this case unless it's the police or there's a court order stopping you from doing certain things. As long as he doesn't step on that property, he doesn't trespass, he doesn't break the law, there's nothing he can do. So the cease and desist, somebody was going off, oh, if you got a cease and desist, why are you still saying his name? There's nothing people can do about somebody saying your name or talking about you. You're part of this investigation. You're part of the family. And I think he's doing it pretty respectfully. So I believe those cease and desists were against different people, and I'm not going to mention them. Okay, so do you think he put those babies in the water when he left that night? Tanya, yes, I believe that they were put in that area at Cal City Park, the Central Park there behind the baseball diamond. Everybody knows the area net by now. I do believe that they were put in the water there, and I believe it was end of September, beginning of October, like within days of the end of September, beginning of October. I've explained that over and over as to why I think they were there. And here goes. I didn't understand that. Bixby, go to sleep. I don't know what I said for her to come on again, but you know that, okay, where they moved. I don't believe so, Doug, because I did another read this morning for myself. Like I said, I do reads daily, and I'm not being shown that they've been moved from there. I believe they're still in that water behind the baseball diamond at Cal City Park, in Cal City at Central Park. Hey, Missy, you just got here. You haven't missed much of anything. Tiffany says, do the West family members or Terrell family know the whereabouts of the boys? Tiffany, I wish I knew the answer to that. I think in the pendulum session, I did ask if they were involved, and it said no. I asked about the dog Chalk, and it said no to a dog Chalk. And then Doug brought up after that, it was in a few releases now, but Doug has it in a video, and it is in that email that there is no dog named Chalk or Chaka. And so that's why my pendulum said no. So you guys want to know why I 100% trust not only my cards, but my pendulum? That's why. Somebody's coming. Somebody's at my door. Give me a second, you guys. For you. Okay, can you guys hear me? Okay. Sorry, I thought I had my mic off there. Yeah, the park has been searched, but the water has not. And like I said, you can't just go in that water. You will get sick. Okay, just gotta, okay, give me a second, you guys. Okay, so another thing I want to put up right here. What I found, whoops, sorry guys, wrong click there. Okay, so Doug, I want your take on this too, because you have a pretty good rapport with, I wish I was on StreamYards right now because I'd bring you in right now, Doug, but I can't do it on this here with my camera. You have a pretty good rapport with Cal City Police. So when I went to the Cal City Police, not only their Facebook page, what am I getting here? Oh, he's driving. Okay. And I went for their missing persons. I went and looked at their missing persons. Here's the link for it. Okay, so here's the link for it. I just went nosing around and went and checked out their website and page or whatever, and I seen missing persons. So I clicked on it. So when I clicked on it, there's 3 or 4 missing persons on there, but the boys aren't on there, on their missing persons page for Cal City Police. Not there at all. Okay. And that's the link I just posted right there. Cal City PD. If you go to that link, they've got a missing persons section there. There's a few people on there, but the boys aren't any of them. Okay. Also, I'm not done. Right, Teresa? So then I went to Cal City Police Department Facebook page. Guess what? Here it is. Put that link up. There it is right there. And guess what, guys? Nothing there about the boys either. That is messed up. There's nothing on their webpage under the missing persons section of their Cal City Police Department's webpage. There's nothing about the boys, no pictures, no nothing. There's a couple of people there, but the boys aren't listed on there as missing. That's their missing section page, part of their webpage. Boys aren't listed there. There's a couple people listed there, but the boys aren't there. Their Facebook page, nope. Like, what is up with that? Yep. I told you guys, I go searching places like you wouldn't believe. Rosie, I haven't. Bakersfield isn't the lead in this. They're saying, and they're not saying, but what I get from this, if they thought that they were missing from Bakersfield, Bakersfield would have the lead. I think they went missing during the move from Bakersfield to Cal City. Cal City keeping lots of secrets. So I don't know what to think about that. Maybe that can be something that will be brought up maybe in our live when I go live with Doug on Tuesday. Maybe he can kind of ask about that. So there was no Amber Alert either, which is also strange. So either they know a lot more than what we do, which I mean, I believe they do. They got the FBI and everybody involved. There you go, Doug. I just found it odd. I know the FBI are involved. So is the FBI putting gag orders on stuff? Maybe. Rosie, no. I think an Amber Alert can be issued for anything along the lines of endangered children. I'd like to know why Cal City PD hasn't put that on their missing persons section of their website or on their Facebook. Not only do I want it put up there, I want to know why it hasn't been. I heard Trezel's living at his mom and dad's, and I heard that Jacqueline is living at her mother's. Now, they have been seen in video in certain stores. Good show, Doug. Thanks. I appreciate that. Doug's going to record it. Perfect. Des, I don't know. I don't know how it works in the States. I know in Canada, it doesn't matter whether it's a car or anything. If there's a child that's missing that they feel might have been taken by somebody, an Amber Alert goes out whether there's a vehicle or not. Okay, so if that's the same way in the States, that's very telling. If the requirements for an Amber Alert in the US are that they were taken and taken by vehicle, then that is very telling. Wendy, I don't know. I don't know what restrictions. Wendy says she can't live at her mom's if her mom has foster kids, right? I would say no, because as much as everybody's saying, oh, they've been ruled out. They've been ruled out. No, they haven't. When the chief was asked, are they suspects? He says, well, not right now, but that doesn't mean that they're not people of interest. They're just not ready to name them as suspects yet. Okay, so Erica says you have to have a vehicle description here in the US. Okay, so that's very telling then. I know here in Canada, there's been Amber Alerts issued when kids are taken, seen walking away on video camera with somebody else's kid and stuff like that. They're walking, and Amber Alerts have gone out. So, Willie, thanks, Missy. You're funny. Weber family says it is under posts on their Facebook. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Tiffany, I believe they are suspects. And I think that they're not saying that they're suspects. Everybody is a suspect until you're, okay, this is what I'm going to say. When it comes to naming suspects, oh, no, I'm not talking about Bakersfield PD, Weber family. I'm talking about Cal City. Cal City didn't do their own post. Tiffany, why are the APs not suspects yet? I'm gonna answer that. They're not naming suspects yet. That doesn't mean that they don't have suspects. And 100% I can guarantee you that the APs are suspects. Everyone is a suspect until you are ruled out. Nobody has been ruled out. Until they say they have been ruled out as suspects, then they're still a suspect. So if you watch when that chief talks, he says, we haven't named anybody as suspects. We've not named them as suspects yet. They have not named them as suspects yet, but they haven't said that they're not suspects. They're playing with words, you guys. And I catch it from a mile away because I've worked in the system for so long. You are a suspect until somebody rules you out. Okay, I'm missing unknown things. Okay, what did he say? Yeah, I'm no thanks. Doug says, are we positive about that store? And if that was actually them, I've never seen a video proving it. I've seen a video. Can I prove 100%? It does look like them, but I can't prove that it is actually 100% them. Exactly, Maureen. They haven't been named, officially named suspects. They haven't been cleared or ruled out either. Yep, I agree, Doug. And I'm not saying, you guys, because I have seen hundreds and hundreds of cases where they haven't found a weapon and they haven't found the bodies. And they went forward with their case. But what they do need is a lot of circumstantial evidence and a lot of things pointing to nobody else but them. Okay? So that's what I think is taking so long, because the boys have not been found. They don't know how they were killed. This is what I think is taking so long with charges coming forward. I think they've got it all figured out. They just got to have enough circumstantial evidence to go forward. They get one shot, you guys, one shot at a murder trial. They want to make sure it's going to stick. And I think this is the same as with the Suzanne Morphew case. I think they know what happened, but they need circumstantial. And once they have enough of that circumstantial, they're going to go for it. But they get one shot. Rosie, I've seen many, 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 many. There was a case you guys may want to look it up. I'll put it here. You can look into this one. He was convicted of 2 murders without a body and the murder of his father. Okay, and this is the guy, Dylan Millard. Okay, first he killed his ex-girlfriend and burned her body in an incinerator. Not a shred of her remains have ever been found. Also, he killed somebody I know very well, Tim Bosma, over a truck. Killed him, and just bone fragments were found in the animal incinerator. And he was convicted of murdering his father, who he had had cremated. First, it was ruled as a suicide. Dylan had his dad cremated within days. A couple years later, when he was caught on all these other murders, they reopened the case of his dad, and he was convicted, and that body had been already cremated. He was convicted. So you can say he was convicted 3 times with no body. So, I mean, it does happen. And it happens more than what we think. Just because we don't see it on the news, it happens a lot that people are convicted of murders without a body. Tiffany, it will be in the probable cause affidavit, if anything, if it's not sealed. Tiffany says, will the police let us know about what happened to the boys once they find them? And that's what I mean. If they do find the boys, if the boys are found, autopsies, whatever will be done. If Jacqueline and Trezell are arrested, there will be a probable cause affidavit, and that's where everything will be listed as to what happened, what they believe happened, how the boys died, whatever, and that may or may not be sealed. Yeah, I believe too that we all know what happened. It's just finding them. Okay, so we're going to go off with that one because I want to get to the mini reads very shortly. We're going on 10 to 2. Yes, Weber family, my email is in my about section, or it's in the description of any of my videos. Okay, so Letitia Stout, I want to touch on that quickly. If you guys know, the last time I spoke regarding her was at her last court appearance, and she said that she wants to file a motion for a conflict. Okay, so she had until February 2nd to file her motion for this apparent conflict, and that wasn't done. So she was just throwing crap around again. So if you guys remember back to when I covered the court appearance on the results for her last competency evaluation, in there she said she wants a hearing on a motion for a conflict of interest, and it was against one of her attorneys. And the judge gave her until February 2nd to file that motion, and she did not do that. So that's squashed. Now, another one that I want to touch on briefly, because there's really nothing new, is the Daybell case, Lori and Chad Dumbbell. Tammy's autopsy, which was Chad's wife, who died mysteriously 2 weeks before he married Lori. Her autopsy came back. The police department now has it. It's been forwarded to them, and it's under seal. We are not going to know anything about that until and if there are charges brought against the Dumbbells. And I believe charges may be coming, but they are going to keep that sealed. Now, with this being done, here we go with circus again. Here comes Mark Means again. Mark Means is all over Twitter saying how putting that information about Tammy's autopsy coming back. Thank you, Miss C. You're a sweetheart. Putting that information out there, you're tainting my jury pool. Blah, 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 blah. What are you trying to do? And you're not making it public. What are you trying to do? Like, Mark Means he's reminding me of somebody else that is Twitter crazy, or was Twitter crazy before he lost his account. We're not going to mention no names here. Des, no names, because I don't want to get a strike on me here. But somebody else that was Twitter crazy, we all know what happened with that. Well, Mark Means, get off Twitter. Get off Twitter, because you are making yourself and People that work for you look like fools. Get off Twitter. Nothing has come back yet on his last motion that he filed, pulling his temper tantrum because he didn't get disclosure that John Pryor had got. And why hasn't he got that disclosure yet? And, well, you filed a motion to have the Crown dismissed, the prosecuting attorney dismissed. You are going to get it. You're just going to get it on their time frame because they're a little upset with you. So, you know, you reap what you sow. Rosie says, no, let him stay. He'll get banned too. He's like, lawyers don't do this. Come on. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just like facepalm, you know, like, I don't know what he's trying to do. I think he's looking for attention, but he's going to get the wrong attention. We know how this goes when you go to Twitter with stuff that people of the caliber that you should be holding and the professionalism that you should be holding tight to, you're going to Twitter with these crazy tweets. It's like, stop it. Like, I want to slap them. Yes, please, because they'll have to be removed because I don't want to get a strike on me. I think we all know who lost their Twitter account, so we don't have to say the name. Say my name, say my name. Rosie, I don't look good in orange. So, I believe that once this case that's going on with the dumbbells is over, like I've said from the beginning, you guys, I think they're going through with these charges, and Lori has still another case too. She's got this one that's joined with Chad, and she's also still facing those other charges of not producing the kids, and that trial is going ahead, and it's going for a week in August. So there's going to be a pretrial and everything on that one, but she's still facing all those other charges too, and this one that she is joined with Chad. So I believe that once this one is done, they are trying to lock their witnesses and Chad and Lori into certain things, into certain comments, into certain timelines, into certain evidence. They're trying to lock that in and get it on court record so they can use it against them in the murder when they get charged with murder. That's my opinion. That's what I think is happening. I believe that there is going to be some murder charges coming for Tammy and for JJ and Tylee. Possibly others. Rosie says, laugh out loud. Not exactly my color either. I may be short, but I don't look like a Oompa Loompa. Oh, you guys. Yeah. So if there is nothing else, you guys, we will take a short couple-minute break before we start the minis. Oh yeah, I wanted to try something. Oh no. Don't mind me. I can't even see you guys right now. I'm on another page here, and damn it. Well, now I'm going to have to get creative. 82 people in here, and I only got 71 thumbs up. What's up? Who's missing a thumb? Who's got no thumb on their hand? Come on, you can do it. Me. Oh, I'm up to 77. Oh, 78 people in here. I just lost a few. Oops. Okay, we're going to be starting with the mini reads, you guys. Mini reads are up. Mini reads are starting now. You guys, you know how bad my memory is, eh? I'm not going to mention nothing yet. Hang on a sec. I got to send a quick private to D. To Des. To Des. To Des. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, Missy, who do you want to hear from? Who would you like to hear from, Missy? Cat H. My mom, first wedding anniversary after 14 years. It's my mom's first wedding anniversary after 14 years. Okay. Wendy K. Well, you're in for a treat. Okay, Missy, Cat, and Wendy. Okay, Missy wants to hear from Grandpa T.O. Wendy wants to hear from your mama. Wendy, what's your mama's name? Cat H, I need a name. Oh, it's your first wedding anniversary. Okay. Happy anniversary. Rosie, conversion. I don't know what money you have. So what is your Trish in Arkansas? Trish in Arkansas. Diana H. You want to hear from your sister Lori? Hey, you guys, you got to give me a name. Okay, Trish in Arkansas wants to hear from Tammy. It's $14.30 or $14.30 AUD, Rosie. Weber family. Okay, Weber family wants to hear from Aunt Becky. Is Aunt Becky deceased? Is she in heaven? Weber family. Because it's a message from heaven. Jape Droll wants to hear from James. Okay, I need Wendy K and Cat H to give me a name. Cat H wants to hear from Mom. Okay, Wendy K. Wendy K. I need a name for who you want a message from heaven from. Joanne Richardson. Thank you, Wendy. Kat, your mom's name is Nina? Okay. Debbie Johnson. And you want to hear from your mom, Mama? Marshetta. Marshetta. Okay, Rosie. Wants to hear from your mom, Gina. I'm just going back up here, you guys. Leslie, yours didn't go through, hon. If it doesn't come up in yellow, it means it didn't go through. Des. Love you too, Des. Leslie, I'm going to go back up here. I believe Missy was the first one. Yeah, Missy was the first. I don't see yours up here, Leslie. Okay, Teresa, and then one more. That's it. Teresa Robinson. You want to hear from your mom, Charlotte. Okay, that's it, you guys. No more. Okay, and Leslie. Okay, so that's it, you guys. I got you, Leslie. No, don't start coughing now. Okay, so yeah, right now. Okay. So. Give me 2 seconds, you guys. I've got something for you. Okay, you guys, I got something for you. Okay, before we start the reads, what I am going to do is I am going to give a minute, and I'm going to ask you guys, don't do it yet. So no chat from here on out, please, for just for this, because I'm going to do the draw. So what I'm going to ask you to do is right now, here it is right here. We're going to do the draw for the shirt. I'm putting it right here so you guys can see it. Okay, this is for the shirt. Now, what I'm going to ask you guys to do, you can only put a number in once. Okay, when I ask you to put your number, don't do it yet. When I say go, that's when you do it. Because I'm going to give you the instructions. I'm going to ask you to pick a number between 1 and 75. Because we don't have more than that in here. Okay, so between 1 and 75, I'm going to ask you to pick a number. When you pick your number, you can only pick one. Not yet. Stop it. Not yet. I said wait until I say go. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, 2 people can't follow the rules. And one of them is my sister. You can only pick one number. The one closest to the number for this without going over wins it. As soon as somebody picks the number, I stop. And you only get one chance, so pick it good. Go. Go with your numbers. You get one number. You can only pick once. Don't forget, you only get, if you pick more than one number, then you're disqualified from even winning the zip up. So I would not put more than one. You get one chance to put your number. That's it. Because I am going to check. When I say stop, I'm going to check to make sure that you didn't put more than one number. If you did, you're disqualified. Okay? And stop. That's it. Stop. I said stop. 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 I'm trying to find the one closest to it without going over. Okay, I got the winner, you guys. There's the number for the shirt, number 63. And the winner is Bernard in the City. Okay, so Bernard in the City, you've won the shirt. You just mark your name down here. Please email me. Okay. Bernard, you're not allowed to enter this one. This is for the zip up hoodie. I forget what number I wrote down. Told you guys, my memory's bad. Oh yeah. Okay. Not yet. Nobody. Nobody. Okay, because I'm going to do this. I'm going to be smart now. Because, whoops, I'm going to do it like this. So you guys can't give me the number earlier. Because only numbers from this point on, when I say start, not yet. I want you to give me a number. Again, between 1 between 1 and 75. Go. Go. If somebody gets the number, I stop. You only get one choice. Stop. 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 We got the winner. Zip up hoodie. Number 26, K. Hale. You have won the zip up hoodie. Okay, so let me write your name on here. Please email me. Okay, Hale, one, you chose number 26, and that was the number. Please email me for your win. Oh, you're welcome, you guys. I'm going to do random stuff like that, you guys. Either it'll happen before the mini reads, during the mini reads, when I take a break during my mini reads. I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to do them, but I will be doing some more in the future. So make sure you're subscribed. Now, don't forget, you guys, in order to win your prizes, you must be subscribed to my channel, and that is going to be checked. If you are not subscribed to my channel, then it's going to go to the next person who was closest in line. But you must be subscribed. Oh, I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, I'm going to go through my subscriber list to make sure both are subscribed. If they are not, then it will go to the next person in line who was closest without going over. Okay, it's done. Okay, so you guys, we are going to start the mini reads now. I'm going to give the cards a good shuffle before we start. Well, thank you, Teresa. Well, thank you, Tanya Knight, for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Okay. Okay, so we are starting with Missy. Missy. Let's see what's up. Missy. Okay. Missy, you got the cat. Okay, so the cat talks about, I don't know if you can see it good there, but there's a cat. Hey, cat, meow. Okay, it's time to strike out on your own. Okay, talks about relinquishing your over dependency on others. So we're going to find out why this is here, and I got to find out why my sister is messaging me. Sorry, guys. Okay. Doug is being added in at the end for a read. He's driving, you guys, so sorry I had to quit there for a second. But Doug also wants a read. He is driving right now, so. Okay, so why is the cat here? You got the spaceship. Okay, so spaceship talks about not being afraid to do things on your own. Okay, so the cat, you got the cat, Missy, which talks about it's time to strike out on your own and relinquishing over dependency on others. Okay, and then you got the spaceship, which talks about not being afraid to do things on your own. It's like you don't need anybody to validate you. You know what I mean? Like, so something's, I don't know what this is, but it's almost like you're afraid to do something on your own without somebody's either blessing or somebody saying, yes, you should do it. Screw that. I mean, whoops. Did I say that? Do it. Do it. Don't be afraid to do things on your own. Your friends are going to be there to support you. Shows me this here. So whatever this is that you're afraid of making this decision or doing on your own, it's like just because somebody else doesn't want to do it, doesn't mean that you can't still go and do it. So I don't know what they're talking about there, but hey, Mama Nina. Missy wants to hear from Mama Nina. Mama Nina, do you have a message for your daughter? There it is. You got two. You got two. See this? This is why you got two. Remember I told you about the cat. The cat talks about striking out on your own, doing things on your own, even if people aren't wanting to be okay with what you want to do or a choice that you want to do. Stop being dependent on them. See, she says this, life is a series of choices. Choose love. And I believe she's telling you, choose to do what you love. The right people are going to stick by you, help you, and be around you doing that. Your mom's telling you that too. She's also telling you that she is there helping you. Okay, so your mom is always around you. She's always there to try and help you and to try to guide you. Okay, so this is kind of correlating with this. So I don't know what this choice is or this codependency you're having is, But basically, even your mom is saying she's there to help you. She's not going to steer you wrong. Do what you want to do. She's going to be there. She'll give you signs. Believe me, if she thinks you're going down the wrong path, she'll give you the sign saying so. Okay, so Cat H. Oh, no. Okay. We are going to do this one over again. Because I got, sorry, you guys. I did a big boo-boo. Okay, I'm gonna put my lines here. See, I got this ready quickly today, you guys. I usually do this. I got the name wrong for the message from heaven, so I'm going to redo that. And I'm going to put the lines, the big black lines in between, which I usually do. Okay. Sorry, Missy. Grandpa T.O. Missy wants a message from Grandpa T.O. So Kat's mom Nina was giving you a message there. Okay, just give me a minute, you guys. I just had my roommate come downstairs for a minute to grab something. Okay. Sorry about that, Missy. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Grandpa's mad too because. Okay, I'm missing the card. Where'd it go? It's over here. Oh. Okay, you still got two. Okay. Missy from Grandpa T.O. He's telling you it's beautiful where he is, so I don't know if you were questioning about how he's doing or where he was, what he thought about where he is. He's letting you know that it's beautiful on the other side where he is. And he's also saying we'll be together again. And what this tells me is that when it is your time, and it ain't yet, but when it is your time to go, he's going to be there to help you cross over. He's going to be there to meet you, greet you, and help you cross. So you got 4 messages there, Missy, and Cat H's mom, Nina, gave you one too. But she's right. Codependence. Do it on your own. Even if somebody isn't agreeing with what you want to do it anyway. I've always said I've never been afraid to stand alone in something. It's something I believe in. Okay. Sorry about that, Missy, and to Cat H, I am sorry. So, Cat H. Let's see if your mom's laughing at me. Going, Willow, 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 pay attention. Okay, Cat, let's see what's going on with you. Well, she jumped in there. Okay, Cat, you got the camel, Cat H. Okay, so the camel talks about trusting that you have the resources to get you through challenges. Okay, so we're going to find out why that camel's there for you. What is the camel here to tell you? What does it have to do with? Camel talks about challenges that you're about to face or are facing right now. And gosh, I got to get a better setup. These cards keep down on the floor. Okay. So you got the camel. The camel talks about trusting that you have the resources to get through the challenges that are before you. Okay. And you got the tree. Tree talks about letting go. Okay. So what I'm getting from this is there's something that you're still holding on to. There's challenges that you're facing, not being able to let something go, but there's something that you have to let go. Okay. And the camel's saying you have the strength. You just got to look within yourself. It is there somewhere. But there's something you need to let go. You're going to know what that is. I have no idea. I'm just giving you the messages. Okay? So, Mom, Nina, we need you again. You have a message for Kat. Your daughter Kat would like a message from you. Kat H. Mama Nina, I've become one of your guides. So your mom is saying, you see the outstretched hand here? She's saying, all you got to do is look to her for strength. She is one of your guides. I don't know if you know how to work with your guides. Everybody has their own spirit guide, okay? Whether you know how to work with them or not, everybody has a spirit guide. Your mom is one of your spirit guides. You need to connect with her. Go meditate, sit in a quiet place. Ask her for help with dealing with whatever this challenge is that you've got to let go. Whatever this is that you need to let go. She's telling you that she's there and waiting to help you. You just got to open yourself up to her, and she's going to help you through it. Okay? If you don't know how to connect with your spirit guides, Cat H, you can Google it. Look it up. There's a lot of very informative places where you can get information on how to connect with your spirit guides. And your mom is one of your spirit guides, so you should be able to connect very easy, but you got to learn how to do that, okay? So the next one is Wendy K, and you want to hear from Joanne Richardson. So Wendy K, let's see what's up for you. Oh, that's too many. I'm going to show you. There's a whole pile that fell out here. Like a whole pile. That's too many. Okay, you got the snow leopard, Wendy K. Okay, so the snow leopard talks about taking some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. So we're going to find out why that's there, but when I get the snow leopard like that, it tells me that it's time to distance yourself and take time for yourself. But let's see why that's there. Why is that snow leopard there for Wendy K? Whoops, and there it is. Okay, you got lavender, talking about surrounding yourself with love. So I don't know right now if there's something, I feel there's something going on that you're needing to separate yourself from. This is telling me that it has something to do with a love relationship or a family relationship. But it's telling me that you need to start surrounding yourself with people who love and care about you and who are going to help lead you the right way. Because the snow leopard is saying that you need time away from something. So I don't know if this is a love interest, a spouse, a boyfriend, or a situation, but it's saying that you need to separate yourself from it for a while and surround yourself with people who love and care about you and that can help you through the situation. Okay, so you want to hear from Joanne Richardson. That's way too many. I got about 8 cards here. There was a couple I would have taken them. You want to hear from Joanne Richardson. Okay. So Joanne is here to tell you, Wendy, that she has no more earthly worries. Okay. And what that means is whatever was bothering her in the physical world, any health concerns, any problems with, family, friends, anything that she worried about in the physical world, she's letting you know that she no longer has to worry about that stuff anymore, that she now has everything that she wanted and needed. Okay. So she's doing well. So those worries are gone for her. So I don't know if you were concerned about, if she took that with her, if she was still carrying those worries with her, but she's letting you know that those worries are no longer an issue to her. Okay, so the next one. We got a long list today, you guys, and it's already 2:45. Trish from Arc. Okay, Trish, you want to hear from Tammy. Okay, Trish, you got the elk. Okay, the elk tells you about standing tall. I'm losing my tongue. Standing tall and maintaining your dignity no matter what others, throw at you, how they treat you. Demand the respect that you deserve. Okay, so there's something that's going on that people are not respecting you in some way, shape, or form. Let's see what that is for. Why is the elk there for Trish? Why is the elk there for Trish? Okay, so what I got is thorns. Okay, I see somebody coming at you, doing some kind of wrongdoing, whether that be verbal or written. I see there's wrongdoing going on. Okay, so I wanted to show you the card, but that is thorns. So when you mix, I have to put it in front of me so I can read it. When you put the elk, and I ask about why is the elk there, the elk talks about standing tall, maintaining not only your dignity no matter what, but not letting others disrespect you. And I find that there's people with the thorns that have come to either disrespect you or spread things about you, do things against you to harm you. Now, the harm doesn't have to be physical; it could be mental or emotional. But I feel that there's people that are doing stuff like that to you, and you need to stand your ground and refuse to be disrespected by these people. Okay, Trish, that's for you, Trish. And now, Trish, we're going to hear from Tammy. Tammy, Trish would like a message from you. Oops, so now it goes. Okay. She's healthy and happy. So when I get this card, Trish, with the figure standing on the top of a rock at the very highest peak, it tells me that they weren't healthy and happy in the physical world here on Earth. She's letting you know that she is finally healthy and happy. So whatever those things were that were here in the physical world, I'm getting feelings like I get a deep sadness when she was here in the physical world surrounding her. She's letting you know that that is not weighing her down anymore. It's not bringing her down anymore, and it's not affecting her anymore. She is finally healthy and happy again. She wanted you to know that. So I don't know what was going on with her in the physical world, but she no longer feels any of those things that were, either harming her health or making her unhappy. She's moved on past it. Okay, so Diana 8. Let's see what's going on with Diana H. Okay, Diana H, you got the humpback whale. Okay, so the humpback whale talks about music. Music, healing, well-being. So I feel music is a straight, for me personally, when I get down depressed or anything, just need to clear my mind, it's music. I go to music, and that's what the humpback whale stands for also, is incorporating some kind of music. Okay, so music's essential to your healing and well-being. So let's see why that is there for you. Why did you get the humpback whale? Why is the humpback whale there for Diane H? Why is the humpback whale there for Diane H? Oh, that's too many. That's about 8. Whoa. Okay, well, that one's flying this way this time. At least it's a little easier to grab. Okay, so I got the feast. See that? Sitting there feasting on all the food. So I got feast. So let me get these in front of me so I can see them. Okay. The feast talks about slowing down and celebrating yourself. Okay. The humpback whale talks about music being essential to your healing and well-being. So with this, what I'm seeing is, I think you have been going full steam ahead for far too long. I think you're trying to be everything to everyone. And that's why the humpback whale is saying it's time to slow down. Take up playing, learn how to play guitar or something. You need something to occupy some of your time that takes your mind and your physical body doing something else and your mind somewhere else. And it has to do with music, whether it's sitting there listening to music, maybe sit down, write a song, learn a new instrument. Something about music is going to help you, okay, to slow down, to take time for yourself, because I feel like you're trying to be everything to everyone and you're wearing yourself thin and not taking care of yourself. Okay, like almost putting yourself second to everybody else. It's time you got to stop doing that. You got to stop doing that, Diana. Okay, you want a message from your sister Lori. Let's see. After Diana, I'm going to take a minute or two break just to take coffee. Okay. So Diana, your sister Lori says that you will be together again. So what this is telling me is when it is your time to go, she is going to be there to meet you, greet you, and help you to the other side, help you with that transition. But she wants you to know she's always looking out over you. She's always around you, and she is going to be there to help take you to the other side when it is your time. Okay? So know that even during these struggles and things that you're going through now, that your sister is around you. Okay? So let me take, oh, thank you, Barbara. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Patricia in Arkansas says her life was awful. I'm glad she's in a better place now. Trish. Okay. Okay, well, that's what she was trying to tell you, no matter what was going on. And that's the feeling I got. I got a lot of sadness in her life and a lot of things, like it didn't, 1 foot forward, 10 steps back is what she was showing me. And that was health-wise, and I just seen a lot of sadness in her life. Sorry, guys, I had to take a sip of my coffee there. Christine Ingram, Willow's channel is always full of love and light. Aww. I love you guys too. Rosie, what do you mean? Weber family's up next, then Jade Patrol, then Debbie. Rosie, what do you mean? Do you know if we can ask a question? You guys know that, especially everybody who's returning, I don't look at the screen during readings. I pay attention. I have to stay focused on what I'm doing when I'm doing a read. That's why I take a break. You know, I'll do like 5, 6 readings, take a break. Yes, and I got the best subscribers here. I'm telling you, I'm one of the luckiest YouTubers around, because the way you guys respect each other and yourselves, like, it's like I couldn't ask for more. Okay, Rosie is asking, Des, do you know if we can ask a question for the mini reads? No, if you want, yeah. Yeah, I would be here for hours and hours if that was the case. So in the mini reads, I just ask for an overall for whoever the read is for. I ask for an overall for what's going on right now, or what is going to be coming maybe within the next week or so, to give you an overall. Because if I get into asking spirit questions and everything, it can just drag it out way too long, because I can't just, if I see something there, I can't stop with just 1 or 2 cards. I got to keep going and digging into it. The spirit won't allow me to do anything else but let them get their message out there. So that's why I do it this way. So it's something of significance that either is happening with you right now or is coming this week. That's why you get the 2 cards here. And that gives spirit the opportunity to guide you through. You don't always get what you want. You get what you need from the spirit world, okay? If you want things more in depth, that is a paid personal read, and you can email me for those, okay? You never know, Rosie. If it's something that that spirit thinks that you truly need to know about, it's going to come out in your mini, okay? Believe me. And like I said, spirit doesn't always give you what you want. They give you what you need. So if this is something that you need help with, Rosie, it will come out in your mini, okay? Okay, so Weber family. We're going to start up again. Weber family. And wants to hear from Aunt Becky. Okay, Weber family. Let's see what we got for you. Ooh, there it is. You got the grouse. Expressing yourself through rhythm, movement, and drumming and dancing. Why is that there? Uh-oh. Did you win the lottery, Weber family? Why is the grouse there? There it is. Okay, you got the flower. So you got the grouse. For clarification on that, why the grouse is there, I get the flower. Okay, beyond talks about being honest with yourself. Okay, so with the grouse, I got expressing yourself through rhythm and movement, drumming and dancing. That tells me about something happy, something you've looked forward to, something along those lines. It isn't happening right now. It's coming within the next week. There's something that's going to make you want to sing, dance, and be happy. And it's like, it's something that, let me see if I can tone in. It's something you've wanted for a long time to happen. And I see it happening. So there's something that you've been wanting for a long time to happen that is going to finally happen, because I see singing, dancing. You're happy about something. You're like, You know, when somebody wins the lottery and they run and jump and dance, that's why I said, did you win the lottery? That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing somebody running around jumping, yay, 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 you know, and the flakes coming down, those, whatever they throw, the balloons or the flakes of paper coming down out of the ceiling. That's what I'm seeing when I see this. And it's something that you've wanted for a while. So something good is happening, or it's coming this week, Weber family. And you want to hear from Aunt Becky. Okay, Aunt Becky, the Weber family would like a message from you. And there it is. Okay, so Aunt Becky is letting you know that it was her time to go. So I don't know if you guys are thinking that something more could have been done or enough wasn't done. She's letting you guys know that it was her time to go. She's accepted it. She's moved on from it and transitioned into the afterlife. Okay, she's saying, I feel she's giving to me with this card that somebody's hanging on to guilt about not doing enough. She's saying no, everything happened the way it was supposed to, and that it was her time to go. She doesn't want anybody feeling guilty. She doesn't want anybody thinking that they should have done more. I'm getting that, like, I'm hearing that. So I don't know who it is that is saying that they should have done more or something should have been done differently. She's saying no, things happened the way they were supposed to. It was her time to go. Okay, so whatever this is here, there's something coming good your way. Okay, Weber family, that was for you. J Patrol, J Patrol. J Patrol, and you want to hear from James. J Patrol, you're up. Oh, there it is. Okay, you got the tortoise. Okay, so what the tortoise, you see the back of the tortoise here? How his shell is all different pieces. Okay, the tortoise, when I get it, talks about things being fragmented. Okay, so we're going to go in for a clarification. So the tortoise is saying you're fragmented. Okay, so that usually means torn between different things, decisions. Oh, there's two. We got two that come out. Okay, so with this, I'm getting the feast and I'm getting the potion. Okay, the feast talks about slowing down and celebrating yourself, and the potion talks about remember to practice self-love. So what the tortoise is telling me is that you are wearing yourself thin. You're trying to do too much and accomplish too much at once, and things are not, there's a lot of things that are out of place in your life, okay, that need to be put back together. So to me, I'm feeling like there's a lot of decisions to be made, a lot of things. If you do this, this is going to be out of array. You need to get all these things back together and grounded. You got to make, there's a lot of decisions to be made. Okay, those decisions have to be made, and you got to think about yourself, what you need, what's going to make you happy. You can't keep doing things to make others happy. It's time to slow down and start doing things for yourself. Okay, because I see that you're all over the place because you got way too much on your plate. You got to slow down. You got to slow down. You got to make some decisions. I can't say it. Prioritize things, because I think there's a lot of things in your life right now that are out of kilter. You need backup. You need to slow down, take things one day at a time, one thing at a time, and get those things put back together properly. Okay, and you want to hear from James. Jake Troll wants to hear from James. That was weird. I don't know if you guys just heard that bang, but something just went bang in the kitchen, and there's nobody down here. Okay, so from James, he's saying that it was his time to go. So again, this talks about somebody holding on to guilt or thinking that they could have or should have done something differently. There's nothing else that could have been done. It was his time, and he's accepted that. So he wants you to accept that too. It was his time. Okay? I was rattled by that. Okay, so next, Debbie Johnson wants to hear from Mama Morshetta. Okay, I'm trying to get through this, you guys, as fast as I can because we're going on 3 o'clock, and I've got to be done this by 3:34. So Debbie Johnson, let's see what's going on with you. Woohoo! For some reason it's cut. Okay. I'm having a hard time having a card pop out, you guys. Debbie Johnson. Somebody is being very specific on what they want to come out for you. Somebody is being very specific for you, Debbie. Oh, there it is. Okay, you got the Hawaiian owl. Okay, so the Hawaiian owl talks about ancestral spirit guides. Okay, so there's some kind of, we're going to get into some clarification on that. But there's, when I get that, it talks about your guides coming to you with information on something. Okay, so when your guides come out, especially in a read like this, they're trying to warn you or try to give you advice on something. So we're going to go into a clarification card. There it is. Oh, oh, I almost dropped the whole deck, you guys. Okay, so what they're talking about is dragons. Okay, the dragons, it talks about slaying them all. See her there, standing tall, standing forward with her sword drawn. Okay, with the Hawaiian owl. So what it's telling me is that something's coming your way that you're going to have to defend yourself against. Okay, the Hawaiian owl talks about paying close attention to signs and omens. Okay, from your spirit guides, because something is coming your way where you're going to have to defend yourself. I don't know what that is. I don't know what's going on in your life, but there is something coming. And that's why I said, when the guides come out like this, it's a warning. They're warning you about things that you're going to have to defend yourself from that's coming your way. Pay close attention. Something's coming your way that you're going to have to defend yourself in some way. Now, I don't know if that's legal stuff or accusations, but there's something coming your way where you got to stand up, and it's almost like you're the only one that can defend yourself against this, because you're alone there with your sword, but you're standing tall and firm. So Something coming. Okay. That's for Debbie, and you want to hear from Mama Marchetta. Mama Marchetta, do you have a message for Debbie? Ooh, whoa, whoa. Okay, that's too many. That's about 6 cards that come out. Mama Marchetta, do you have a message for Debbie, please? Here it is. Okay, Mama Marchetta is telling you she wants you to remember her by the happy memories that you created. Okay, so she doesn't want you to remember her by the last time that you've seen her. I feel like she's telling me that she doesn't want you to remember her by the way she was just before she left the physical world. She wants you to go back. She wants you to start looking at the pictures, the memories, if there's videos. She wants you to remember those good times, the happy times, when you were doing stuff together and just having fun and enjoying your life. She doesn't want you to remember her by her last days. Okay? She says that she's seeing a lot of sadness. I'm feeling sad. Like, she doesn't want you to feel sad no more. She wants you to remember the good, happy times. She wants you to remember her, and when you hear her name, to laugh and smile, not be sad. That's what she's saying. And this, be careful. Be careful. Okay, I'm going to do one more and then take another small little break. Okay, so Rosie, you want to hear from Mom Gina. Okay, Rosie, what is going on with you? What is going on with you? Oh, don't fall. Okay, where am I? Rosie. Rosie, you got the blue herring. Okay? So the blue herring tells me, see how it's standing tall here? Tells me about standing tall, standing up for yourself, standing up to what you feel right is right no matter what. Just like I said earlier, I don't care. I will stand up for what is right, even if it means standing alone. This is basically what this says too. Something about you're needing to stand tall. Let's see why that blue herring is here for you. Why is that blue herring here for Rosie? Why is the blue herring there? And there it is. Oops. Okay, you got the Phoenix. Phoenix talks about rising above, rising from the ashes, tells me about people that tried to knock you down, people that tried to take advantage of you or disgrace you in some way or discourage you. It's about rising up from the ashes, okay? So we got the blue herring that tells me about making a stand for what you believe in, okay? Do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval, okay? So you see this with the Phoenix, it coincides with the blue herring, okay? Make your own happy ever after. It doesn't matter who or what is trying to bring you down. You're going to be standing tall to these people, and they're not going to be able to do it to you. But I see you rising from the ashes. So if you've been going through the struggles, you know, when it would have been easier to give in, I'm feeling. It would have been so much easier to give in. Stand tall, stand your ground, stand up for what you believe, even if it means standing alone, because I see you rising up and winning. So whatever that has to do with, I have no idea, but that is for Rosie. You are going to understand what that means. Okay, and you want to hear from Mom Gina. Mom Gina, do you have a message for Rosie? Rosie would like it. Oh, flipped over. Okay, so Mom Gina is telling you There is no time where I am. Time is only on the earth. When I get this card, to me, it's personal to who I'm reading for. So this is personal, Rosie, to you or your mom. There's something where was she always telling you, time's running out, you better get that done shortly, you better get to that quick, don't wait. That's what I'm getting intuitively coming through from your mom, okay? It's like, come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. No, do it now. Don't wait. No, never mind next week. Do it now. That's what I'm getting from your mom. And you see the rose in here? This is telling me that she's now telling you it's okay to slow down and take your time, because she has learned now on the other side there is no such thing as time. Okay? And she's almost wishing now that she had slowed down and taken a little bit more time. You know what I mean? Because time is only in the physical world. There's no such thing as time on the other side. But I'm getting her. I don't know if that's something your mom used to do. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. But that's what she was giving me. She doesn't want you to be like that. She wants you to slow down. Okay, so let me take a couple sips of my coffee, you guys, just to... My coffee is still hot from when I made it 1:45. Okay, so next up is going to be Des, Teresa, Leslie, and Doug, and then that's it. Oh, you're very welcome, Debbie. Okay. Des, are you ready, sis? Let's see. Do you remember what you said? That was Mama. Mama coming to just have her say or whatever. I forget what. It was funny because when Des and I were on FaceTime earlier, something, I forget now what happened, but something happened and Des says, that was Mama Terry. And there it goes. Oh, there's 3. Got to do it again, Des. Oh, that would have been funny if I would have kept them 3 out, though. Oh. Oh, that's what it was. The basement, I was walking around. My basement door is always closed. Always. And the basement door had been open a bit. And Des goes, that's Mama. I'm going, no, don't. Okay, Mama. Des wants to hear from Mama Terry or Grandpa Lou. Okay, what do we got? This, like, Des, I'm telling you, like, they have a lot. Look at all the cards that are coming out. Like, it's like she's got a lot to tell us. Come on, please. There it is. Glasses. Des. Chameleon. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. So there's something going on, either something that is known or not known to you at the time, but somebody is playing multiple roles is what I'm getting from that. Chameleon is one that changes their colors. So that tells me there's somebody that's, we're going to get some clarification. Clarification on why, there it is. Why the chameleon's there. Okay, here we go. Practicing self-love. So with the chameleon, I'm finding that what I get from the chameleon is somebody is there in the background and they're changing their demeanor and the way they're changing, even the way they speak. it's like they're one way here and one way there. So somebody is being very two-faced is what I'm getting. There's somebody very two-faced, okay? With the potion. The potion talks about remembering to practice self-love. And I know what this is about. And you got to start taking time for you. Never mind what anybody else says. I don't care if it's a family member, excuse me, your best friend, your sister, your husband. I don't care who it is. You got to start taking time for yourself. I feel like there's people in your life that are being one way in front of you and one way behind your back. Okay, there's things that are being done and said. The chameleon also talks about when this is happening that you need to just zip it. I know you, sis. You got to zip it and you got to just listen, take it all in before attempting to direct the course of what's going to happen. So more or less, take it all in. Be the chameleons that they're trying to be. Take it all in, then make your decisions. But there's stuff that's going on behind your back that you're not aware of. And people are being very two-faced. Okay, so Mom Terry or Grandpa Lou, do you have a message for Dad? I believe this is more from Grandpa Lou, because I don't think Mom was ready to go yet. But it's up for you to decide which one it's from. But I feel more Grandpa Lou, because they're accepting the way things happen, that there was nothing else that could have been done. And that's not true when it comes to Mom. So I believe that this is from Grandpa Lou. He's saying that it was his time to go. Things happened the way they had to happen. There was nothing more that could have been done. And that's why when I'm getting, and this is twice now that I've gotten that exact same feeling when this card has come out, because this one has multiple meanings, okay? But the meaning that I'm getting right now, he has accepted that it was his time to go the way he went. There was nothing more that could have been done for him. And that's why I'm saying I don't think this is about Mom, because there are things that should have been done and could have been done. Okay, but this here. Anyway, you know what that's about, does. If you don't, I will explain it later. Okay, Teresa Robinson, you want to hear from your mom, Charlotte. Okay, Teresa, let's see what's going on. Oh gosh, where'd it go? Why me? No matter how I try to set this up, you guys. It's under here. Okay, now I gotta get my chair set back. Like it went right under this thing here. Okay, I'm going to reshuffle that again because two came out. The spider and the zebra came out. So, Teresa. Teresa. Teresa Robinson, please. Teresa Robinson, please. There it is. Okay, you got the kiwi. Okay, so the kiwi talks about slowing down and taking time for yourself, doing some meditation. And we need to know why, right? So why is the kiwi here for Teresa? Why is that kiwi here? Why did the kiwi come out for Teresa? Okay, letting go again. Okay, so the kiwi talks about doing a walking meditation each day for the next week. Okay, so the tree also tells me about letting go. So I think that there's something that's going on with you, or something that's going to be happening this week that you're going to have to let go. And I think that you need to prepare yourself for it. Meditate. What do you actually need? What do you, not what you want in your life, what do you need? Okay, because there's a difference there. Wants and needs are two different things. Okay, so the kiwi says that it's time to take some time to yourself in solitude, to meditate, to think about your choices that you need to make. And those choices are going to come between what you want and what you need. Okay, and there's going to be some things that you need to let go. Okay, so I think there's some things in your life right now that aren't serving the purpose for what they were intended, is what I'm getting, but you're having a hard time letting them go. Okay, so Mom Charlotte. Mom Charlotte, do you have any words for Teresa? Message, there it is. Okay, so your mom Charlotte says, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. Okay, so this is coinciding. So your mom is letting you know she sees what's going on too. And she's saying, see the puzzle pieces, you got to put them back together. There's things that you need to let go, taking a piece away, things that you need to let go, things that you need to hang on to. Okay, I think it coincides with this, with taking some time for yourself to meditate, to seek the answers, and you'll get the answers to your questions. And there's going to be some letting go. Okay, and then the message from your mom comes through to say, although you may not understand it now, everything is going to happen for a reason. So she's letting you know that she sees what's going on, she's around you, and she's going to be there to help support you. Okay, even though you can't see her, she can't be here in physical form, she is around you still. Her soul is still around you. She's not going to let you go astray. Okay, and she's letting you know by this card, letting her know, she knows about these things that you got to let go. And it's more or less she's on board with you and your decisions. Okay. Okay, so next is Leslie. Leslie. Oh, why do they fall down here? Is that the only one? Yes. Okay, Leslie, you got the octopus. The octopus, to me, you know, all the tentacles, talks about having your hand in too many pots and too many fires, stuff like that. Okay, that's my interpretation of the octopus. Or this could also mean too many things going on at once, but we're going to get clarification on it to see what this is about. And there it is. Okay, it's talking about protesting. See what I said? Octopus, hands, too many fires. So what I'm getting from this, Leslie, you got way too much going on. And there's something about a protest. starting a revolution about something. So I see you starting something. This could be some kind of movement, some kind of, you know, when they hold vigils or they do marches against something in protests. I feel like you got your hands in that. I feel that there's a lot of things going on that you got your hands in, and things are becoming out of balance, I think. Don't spend so much of your time on one thing or another. You got to concentrate on one thing or another, because you're getting fragmented. Like, the tentacles tell me about too much going on, too much on the go. You got to slow down. You got to pick something that you believe in, like wholeheartedly, and concentrate on that 1 or 2 things at a time instead of 8 or 9. It's like you're wearing yourself thin, Leslie. You want to hear from your husband, Truson. Leslie would like a message from you. Here it is. Okay. He's letting you know. See this? It's on top of the world. He's happy and he's healthy. So he's letting you know, even though he has crossed over, he is on the other side. He is now happy and he's healthy. So when I get this, I feel like they had health issues when they were here. So he's saying now that he's healthy again, and that's made him happy. He's not suffering any more pain, any more ailments. That's what this card tells me. So he's letting you know that he's okay over there. And this octopus thing, you got your too much going on, girl. You gotta take one thing at a time, because you're getting fragmented. Okay, so next. Oh, Doug, the last one. Doug. I don't know if Doug is still here, but Doug. And he wants to hear from Susan Hutton. Okay, Doug, let's see what's going on with you. Not too many. There's 3 or 4 there. What is going on with you, Doug? And there it is. Okay, we got the polar bear. So, Doug, you got to stand up for yourself. Speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to the outcome. I think that's pretty fitting right now, but we're going to go in for clarification. Don't let anybody mute you, Doug. That's what it's talking about, the polar bear. Clarification. Too many cards. There's 4 that come out there. We get a clarification on the polar bear for Doug, please. Why is that polar bear there? And of course, it's down here. Okay. Talks about expectation. Don't seek anyone's approval. I think this is pretty fitting for right now, Doug. The polar bear talks about standing up for yourself, speaking your truth, respectively, compassionately, with no attachment to the outcome. Say what's on your mind. And I mean, this could also be something in your personal life, but I think right now it's what you are doing online. This is what I think. People are attacking you from every which way. Don't worry about them. Let them do whatever they're going to do. Don't let them make you stray from what you want to do, okay? See the expectations cards? Don't seek anyone's approval. As long as you are content and you can lay your head down at night and go to sleep, knowing that you did your best and you did it respectively and compassionately, which I believe you have, don't worry about what anybody else is saying. People like that, people that attack like that, Doug, get weeded out naturally, okay? You got people that got your back, so don't worry about it. And if that is in your personal life, it doesn't matter. The same thing stands. Don't worry about, I've always said, like I say it to my kids, what other people think of you is not your problem. Let them think whatever. People, either it's out of jealousy, it's out of, they want to be able to do the things you're doing, or they can't do the things you do, it's usually out of something like that, that people show hatred, go out of their way to show disrespect or show hatred. And that's both online world and in personal. Don't let them change your directions. Okay, so you wanted a message from Susan Hutton. Susan is here to tell you there is no such thing as death. She does not feel like, she knows she physically is dead, but to her, her soul is still so much alive that she doesn't feel like she's dead. Even though she knows she is, she doesn't feel she is. She's wrapping herself around you. I see this too with, she's reunited with family friends up there, and she's bringing them out to help you. She's still very much around you, with you, and protecting you. So she's the wind beneath your wings, Doug. So I hope that you're here and listening. And this polar bear thing again, I mean, these cards come out for reasons. I don't care what anybody else's expectations are, as long as you're fulfilling your own. And this goes for everybody. As long as you're fulfilling your own and you think you're doing it as respectively and compassionately as you can, don't worry about anybody else. Okay? So that was Doug. Okay, and we're at the end of the list. Rosie says, tell them to go fly a kite, Doug. Hello, Corey H. Oh, no, thanks. So, aw, I love you too, Doug. Aw, Doug's in tears. Like I said, you don't always get what you want from Spirit. Spirit gives you what they think you need. And that's their way of trying to lead you. So, like, I forget who it was now that wanted to ask a certain question. I don't do that in the mini reads, but what I did say is, if you're meant to get that message or get that answer, it will come out without you asking. Spirit is going to give you, don't forget, they know a whole lot more than what we do. They're going to give you what you need, not what you want. Okay? Because everybody knows sometimes, thank God, I love that song, Thank God for Unanswered Prayers, because I'm telling you, I got out of a bad relationship. Thank God for unanswered prayers, because I kept praying that this could work out. It could work out. It could work out. And after 12 years of crap, I finally sold everything and left. So sometimes you got to thank God for unanswered prayers. And I believe that in this too. They're not going to give you what you want. They're going to give you what they need, especially if they're here protecting you. So that says, no, thanks, investigates, no problem. I hope you understand those messages. Trish, thank you for using your gift to help each and every one of us. You're very welcome. It's my pleasure. I thank you guys all for being here. Doug, my mother was my best friend when I got to take care of her until she passed at 63 of Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and dementia. I've been blessed, and I've just missed her so much. Thank you. It's my mom. Oh, you're welcome, Doug. Oh, well, that's a beautiful message from your mom. So Rosie, it was you, and you got your answer? See what I mean, Rosie? It's like, you didn't even tell me what you wanted to know. And I said, if it's meant to be, and if it's something that your loved ones who are there and protecting you always in spirit form, think that that's something you need, then they're going to give it to you. So there you go. There's my proof right there from Rosie. She wanted to know earlier if she could ask specific questions. And I said, I don't do that in the mini reads, but let's see what comes out, because if it's meant for you, it's going to come out. Oh, thank you, Corey. So thank you again, every one of you, for coming out and spending your day with me. Congratulations to the winners of the shirt and the zip-up hoodie. Des. Des, yours are the easiest to read because I kind of know. There's only once that I come out with something and you went, oh yeah, that just happened. And it's like, what? You didn't tell me that. Usually I know quite a bit about what's going on in her life, so I know how things are correlating. So not only the messages that I'm being sent, I also know what they're meant for when it comes to Des, because we talk so much and we know so much about each other's life. But when I'm reading y'all that I don't know, it's like I've got to give you what is being given to me, whether it makes sense to me or not, because I have no way of knowing. So thank you, Willie. Thank you, Missy. Willie. Oh, God, you guys. I love you too, Missy. Well, I'm glad now, Rosie, that you can go to sleep in peace. That melts my heart. Missy. Oh. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do something. I'm going to try for once a week, you guys, but if not, maybe once every 2 weeks, do some kind of draw, some kind of something for me to give back to you guys. I know I've got a lot on my plate right now, you guys, but I am trying to get that second level nailed down so it's fair to everybody and you're going to get a lot for the next level. I am still trying to get that. I know I promised it at the beginning of the year, and it's just like between being sick and all these tests and whatever. So yes, don't forget 1 p.m. on Tuesday, 1 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday. I will be going live with Doug from No Thanks Investigates. We will be doing a collab, and you guys will going to be open up for you guys to ask the questions that you guys want answered. And if we can answer them honestly and truthfully and with what we can confirm and validate, then that's what we will do. We're not here to mislead anybody or, make things up or go on wishful thinkings or anything like that. It's going to be on what I know. A lot of Doug's stuff is going to be on what he personally seen. He was there, boots on the ground, the drone footage and everything. So he's going to be able to answer a lot of questions about what he has seen out in the field there. So I'll be able to answer more from the spiritual side, what I've been getting, what maybe has been little bits of change here and there, and what hasn't changed. Maybe even pull a few cards, whatever. We'll see what happens. We're going to go with the flow. Nothing's set in stone, you guys. We're not on a schedule. Nothing is rehearsed. It's going to be raw. So I hope you guys can all make it out for that. Rosie says, I've just pulled another all-nighter. It's 7:30 in the morning where you are, Rosie? Oh my gosh. I wish I could pull all-nighters. Yes, Corey, Doug's drone footage is like, there was some of his ones where he's going along a river, I think. Like you can, he goes low enough that you can actually see the bottom of these rivers. Like he's got a good setup there. So we'll be doing that on Tuesday, you guys. Okay, so you guys, it's going on 20 to 4. I've been here since 1, almost 3 hours. So I am going to head out. Rosie, go sleepy for a little bit. I'm going to head out. I've got to close up shop. I've got to make some dinner. But I want to thank each and every one of you for being out here. Thank you to everybody who has joined the memberships. Thank you to everybody who has bought some shirts and zip-up hoodies and masks and whatnot. I did put the mugs back up because somebody had asked for it. So I'll be watching for that. Thank you to everybody. Thank you for Doug for dropping in and answering some questions for you guys and filling in the blanks in places. Thank you to Des for keeping us all on track and keeping things on track here. I love you too, sis. I love you all. And it's like, I appreciate you all. You guys make this what it is. So it's going to be 5 a.m. for me tomorrow morning. Rosie, we're going 1 p.m. on Tuesday. 1 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday. Right now it's 20 to 4 in the afternoon here. Oh, that's so kind, Missy and Trish. Yeah, she's my right hand. And it's like, okay, Corey, I don't know if I will get to emails tonight. I just did a slew of them today. I'm so far behind in emails. I try and skim through, but I will try and get there. I've got so much on the go. I've got requests for reads coming out the yin yang. I am trying to catch up, you guys. I'm one person, one man show. My daughter does help me with emails. She doesn't touch. She knows which ones she can touch and what she can't. So 90% of them I've got to do myself. It's a lot. It's a lot for one person. So I'm glad I'm retired now from my normal job. It's hard though. It's I've got the itch still. Yeah, so it'll be 5 a.m. So you can sleep till 5 a.m. Rosie, don't pull an all-nighter. Sleep till 5 a.m. I love those hearts, and those are special hearts you guys get. Those big red hearts that you see, sparkly ones. Those are some of the emojis or icons, whatever you want to call them, that you get when you join the memberships. There's a bunch of them there. There's one exploding, like boom. There we go. There's some. The first one, the first square one that you see there is a whack-a-mole. I love them. Piece of poop. There's the boom. In between the piece of poop and the oh my God face, there's the boom. I love that one. So those are extra emojis that nobody else can get. You can only get those and use them if you are a member. So if you've joined the memberships. Yeah, and it's the only way, you guys, like I can't give them to you guys if I wanted to. I can only offer them. They don't allow me, unless I do a membership, they don't allow me to add the special emojis there that you just seen. The only way that you can get them is through a membership. I wish I could just give them to you for free, but there's no way that I can just give them. The only way that I can add more emojis that you can use is through the membership program. So, and you also get that special little sign beside your name that shows you're a member, and it changes as the months go by, depending on how long you have been a member. It goes up in color, and I'm going to add some more. So at the 3, 6, and 9 month marks is going to be different ones, just not the S's like this. That's another thing I've got to do. So Angels of Truth. So there you go. So again, thank you guys for joining in today. Thank you for sticking by and staying through. Thank you for participating in the draw. Thank you, Debbie, for becoming a member. Welcome. I'm I'm going to be doing some more draws. I want to do some more stuff. So I think I might order some stuff and have draws on them. Do stuff like that. Okay, so with that, you guys, I'm going to sign off. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. I want to see you guys in the next live. Yeah, I'm trying to come up with some fun stuff to do, so it's not just all serious and sad stuff. You know what I mean? So you're very welcome, Rosie. So I will see you guys all on Tuesday. Welcome, Corey. Thank you for joining. Welcome to the memberships. Thank you. Thank you for your support. I will see you guys all on Tuesday, 1 p.m. Eastern, where I will be joined by Doug from Thanks Investigates. And we will be open for all your questions. Okay? So until then, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. And thank you for spending your afternoon with me. Bye-bye for now.